What's up, everybody? As usual, it's been forever since the last pickup video, so I figured I should probably put one out. Normally my shelves are pretty empty, and they were empty up until about the last week or so, and then things kind of got it really crazy and ended up filling my shelves, and I figured I would throw this out so I can at least clear my shelves and I'll have space to put more stuff for the next video. You know, it's kind of like a vicious circle. So anyways, we'll get into this. We'll get into this in a second. I just want to take a quick second to say thank you to all the new subscribers who have joined. I really appreciate it. Hopefully you guys are kind of enjoying what you're seeing. Very amateurish at best. So if you're enjoying it, thank you. Now, normally I do gaming grabs and purchase pickups separately. In this video, I kind of combine them a little bit, so hopefully you'll still be entertained. Anyways, let's get started. So the best way to start with a pickup video is to start with movies. So I picked up a ton of 3D Blu-rays. I don't normally show videos or things like that I pick up, or movies, but I'm into 3D Blu-rays, and a couple of people on my channel, subscribers, are interested in as well. If you don't care about 3D Blu-rays, then feel free to skip ahead. But I just like to kind of get this stuff out of the way. There's a couple of sellers in here as well, so a couple good bolos if you're interested in that kind of stuff. Just check it out if you're interested. All right, first up is Ice Age, Dawn of the Dinosaurs in 3D. This one was not actually marked, so I only got it for like $3, I think, with the regular DVD price. The one that I really wanted, I got a bunch of the IMAX ones, but they didn't have this one. I was glad to find it. It was a little bit more, but whatever. It is Dinosaurs Alive. So that's cool. I like the Hubble and the space ones and all the other IMAX 3D stuff. That's pretty cool. Pirates of the Caribbean on Stranger Tides. I wish I could find the other ones, but whatever. I found a bunch all in one Value Village location. It looks like someone just got rid of all of their 3D Blu-ray stuff, so I figured I would grab this. All these were $5.99, which isn't the greatest price in the world, but do what you gotta do. The Great Gatsby, I've never seen it, but heard good things. This is a good one. I love this movie. I know it gets a bad rap sometimes, but I love it. So it's Pacific Rim. It's a great, if you just want to watch giant robots fight giant kaiju, I guess. It's fun, and the 3D in this is really good. I know they mask a lot of it with it being dark and raining, but I like it. I already have this one, so I'll be moving that one on at some point. This one I don't really know why I got, but just because it was 3D, I think. It's Step Up 3D. I'm not into the dancing thing, but I could see them doing a lot of really cool effects with like splashing water and stuff like that. So I got it for that reason. And then Jack and the Giant Slayer. Again, $5.99 for this. I actually need to start a collection app for all the 3D Blu-rays I have, because I'm starting to second guess myself every time I get to a store. Because I'm just like, do I have this? Do I not have this? But I don't have that one, thankfully. This one I wasn't sure. I have the first one on regular Blu-ray, but not 3D Blu-ray, so I still need to find this in the first one in 3D Blu-ray. But the second one here, Rio 2 in 3D Blu-ray. So that's really cool. And then this is the Bolo I mentioned. Not that you'd ever see this. I think the DVD game. I've been watching a lot of Retro Rick lately, and he's been kind of pushing for like DVD sales and Blu-ray stuff as kind of an untapped market. So I've been trying my luck at picking up some DVDs and reselling them. So this would be a good test for that. It's called Apocalypse, the DVD collection. I got it for $6. You can see Mr. T is on there, and like Gary Busey, and probably some other people. Anyways, this thing is brand new, sealed. The last sold was about 30 to 35, I think, like that. So I figured for $6 I could pay for at least some of my my Blu-rays that I've been picking up. We'll see how it goes. I don't know. It's not a lot of money to try for an investment. Um, so a while ago I showed that I picked up the Lord of the Rings motion picture extended edition, whatever, on Blu-ray. I picked this out of the garbage. The one thing I forgot to check, I checked the 2 of the movies, but the one I did not check was Return of the King, and it's actually missing the actual movie. Everything else is in there, but the actual movie portion, part 1, is not in there. So I was trying to find just like part 3, like just to find this copy of the movie and buy it to complete the set. But that's not really a thing. I mean, why would it be, really? Anyways, I happened to be at Value Village and I saw this on the shelf. It was $7.99, and it is a much nicer edition of the Lord of the Rings Blu-ray trilogy extended edition. It comes in black, like this whole thing folds open. It's got black Blu-ray cases, everything's in there in beautiful shape. It's the exact same set, except it looks a lot more premium. Like, these are just the old blue cases. So I figured I would make the exchange for $8. That's cheaper than trying to buy the movie, or about the same price as just buying Return of the King extended edition, whatever that means. So I will be moving the other 2, or this one, on, or maybe even selling these individually just to change up, or try to find that market of people looking for, if they're missing a disc or something like that. I can fill in that gap. We'll see what happens. Again, trying out the whole DVD game. We'll see how it goes. Okay, I can move all these DVDs out of the way. All right, the one thing I found today, actually, that's not game related, but it is so freaking cool, I cannot contain my excitement. I wish I could have found one more, and I'll explain. I found Star Wars, the pop-up book. Not just Empire Strikes Back, but also Return of the Jedi. I did not find the original, whatever the Star Wars, just the first one. I wish I could have found it. They only charged me $2 a piece because these were kids' books, or $1 a piece. I don't even remember. I was just so excited. These things are so cool. I wish I would have had these as a kid. Like, you just have these little tabs and you can make like the pictures move. If I can get these to, you can make Darth Vader like move across the screen and see Chewbacca, and it's just so cool. Of course, I like Star Wars. Why wouldn't I? Just random like Jabba the Hutt in the sky. Like, it's just ridiculous. And it's not even like a full explanation. It's just like, you know, one sentence. Hey, this is happening. Here's Han coming out of carbonite. You know, like, very simple kind of animations, but I think they're really cool. So if anyone has the first book of this and they want to get rid of it, I don't know why you would, but in any case, if you do have one and you want to get rid of it, please let me know. I'd be more than happy to make a trade or a deal with you for something, but I would love to complete that set. All right, moving on. I'm gonna go on to, oh, this is something. Okay, I've been wanting one of these for a while, and I did not want to pay retail price for it. So Shoppers Drug Mart, which is a local drugstore in our area, have these on clearance for about 25 or 30% off of what they're normally going for. So I went ahead and bought one, and it's the Game & Watch Mario Brothers Game & Watch. It's pretty cool. I do like it. It's small and cute, and actually it's so small and cute that my wife saw me playing with it. She's like, why didn't you buy me one? So I actually went back to the store and bought another one for her. So we have a his and hers. But it's cool. I'm really excited for the Zelda Game & Watch one coming out. That one's probably more up my alley than Mario, in my own personal opinion. A Value Village pickup. I'm not exactly sure why I did this. I think it was a bad deal, but I don't think I'll lose money. But I'm hoping to break even at that point. I found a bunch of Pokemon cards. I'm not going to go through them on here because I don't know what I'm talking about, and that's part of my issue. I bought this for $30. It says a whole tin of Pokemon cards. I don't know if any of them are good. I can't go through all of them. The ones I've looked up that I think are worth something, I might be able to get like $5 or $10. I'm not gonna lose money on this, but I don't know if I want to go through the trouble and the hassle of listing each one of these individually. So I may just put this up on like local Facebook Marketplace for maybe, I don't know, $40 and make $10 on it and let someone else deal with it, because that's a lot of time that I just don't have or could be spending on stuff that I actually know about. All right, that's my thing anyway. I'm gonna do Value Village stuff now, I guess. I got this because I've been kind of interested in USB or like MIDI device, and there's a USB to MIDI cable. I have the Rock Band 3 keytar that has a MIDI output, and as well as the drums. I've got drums hanging out behind me here for Rock Band, or this is actually Guitar Hero, but they work for Rock Band as well. It has a MIDI output as well, so I was tempted just to kind of get a MIDI controller just to maybe make some music. I have a podcast and I've been trying to like put more music in that, and the one I have on there is a friend just kind of made that quickly for me. But hopefully I can make something a little bit more personal, maybe something mine. We'll see. But it's nice to have some more options on how to do stuff. Okay, what next? I will go through my Value Village for pickups. Not that there's anything great, but I guess it's kind of interesting. To continue my quest for Wii U domination, I picked up Disney Infinity. It was $6. I say that anytime you can find a Wii U game for under 10, you're probably in a good spot. So I grabbed that. And then I also grabbed a Matt Hoffman Pro BMX 2 for the original Xbox. I'm more of a fan of the Dave Mirra Pro style BMX, more specifically Dave Mirra 2. That's more a lot like more Tony Hawk style. This is more flatland type tricks. So if you like, everyone knows Rodney Mullen, the flatland skateboarder who does really crazy tricks. If you know what he does, this is the same idea, just BMX bikes. So I used to ride BMX when I was a kid. I did skateboard too, but I was more into BMX. I wish I could do half the stuff, or a quarter, a tenth of the stuff that I could do in these games. I would have been one cool kid back in the day, unlike I am now. More Wii U stuff, Guitar Hero Live. I need the guitar for this, but I figured I would just grab this while I can, and hopefully I'll stumble across a guitar in the future. We'll see. That was only $4 though. If I can show that there you go, $4. So not a huge loss there, or really any loss. This I bought to flip, Call of Duty Black Ops 2. It's a good, easy-ish flip. $6 on that one. Twisted Metal for the PS3. I know some people really like the Twisted Metal series. I don't have any of the Twisted Metal games, so I'm debating if I should keep this or sell it. I guess we'll see. It was only $4. Good old lighting there. And then this, I was an idiot. You can mark my words. I said it here first. I am an idiot. I bought something that I already had, and it is Cabela's Dangerous Huts 2011. I like light gun shooters. This is technically a light gun shooter if you have the Top Shot Elite controller, which I do have. But I also already bought this game, so I'm gonna have to try to find somebody who wants that. That'll be probably impossible. More Wii U, Just Dance 2015. That was $4. Nice little addition there. And these were cool. I went to a new thrift store in the area. I think they just opened like a month or so before I go there, maybe a week or two. They still have the now open sign on the front of it, so it was pretty recent. So I walked in there, not a huge amount of selection for like electronics or DVDs or movies or anything like that. So I kind of just went to like some toys and then DVDs, see what I could find. I came away with 3 things. They were all $1 each, so I think I scored either way. I found this really sweet to go along with my other Star Wars books over here. The Star Wars LCD watch for $1. That's the Darth Vader one. Still factory sealed in its little blister, or not blister pack, whatever, packaging. it's pretty cool. I like it. I don't know if I'm gonna wear it. I don't know if I'm gonna keep it, but it's from 1997, so it's a bit of a re-release. It's not the original ones, but still cool. 97 is still pretty old. And then I picked up one game, just one. It's Just Dance 4, just because it was $1. So it was pretty much the only thing in there worth keeping or getting. This one actually sells for a decent amount, and by decent I mean like 10 to 15. So for $1 investment, I pay for pay for everything that I bought there. And then I also bought one DVD there. It is Lunatics Unleashed. Back when Looney Tunes were trying to be hip and edge. But we'll see how this goes. Also $1 on that one. I've been trying to like rip a lot of these and put them out on the internet on YouTube or whatever, whatever I can. Mostly for free, and sometimes I get away with it. Sometimes I get some notices that I need to take it down. Doesn't happen very often, but trying to put all that stuff up on YouTube. I have other channels, but yeah, that was kind of fun. And then I walked into one Value Village, and they had a bunch of Pokemon games. And I should have bought more, but it was kind of an expensive day anyway. So I just picked out two that I thought I needed. And then again, I was an idiot and I bought one that I already had, and it's Pokemon Moon. Hello, camera. $14.99 on that. I already have it. I have a bunch of Pokemon cases that were loose, and I figured I could just put them all. I could get some loose ones and fill those cases. But I already filled that one. I thought I had an extra one, but I didn't. Again, I need to keep track of this stuff because I'm wasting money. But I can probably sell this for $15 again, so not a huge loss. The other one that was there was the big boy, Pokemon Heart Gold. So I grabbed that. It was a little bit more, a lot more than I wanted to spend. But I'm pretty sure it's legit. From what I've looked online, it seems legit. So hopefully I can put that into a case. I was in a selling competition with my podcast co-host Derek. So to try to make more money, I sold off a lot of the empty Pokemon cases that I had. Pokemon Heart Gold was in there, and I sold it for a decent amount of money, but I wish I would have kept it because I could have completed it and kept it for myself. I got Soul Silver for free out of the garbage. I could have had this for the price of half of one of them combined. So anyways, hopefully I can find an extra case in the garbage at some point. Either way, I'll just throw that in a DS case somewhere and throw it on the shelf, and it'll be fine for a while. And then I got a couple more Value Village stuff here. I got this really weird controller. I'm sure everyone's seen this thing. I don't know what it's called, but it's like the PlayStation driver controller. So it's got a little wheel up here that you spin to turn, and all the buttons and everything on the back, and it's really weird. Anyways, it was $15, more than I wanted to spend, but I have a fascination with weird controllers, so this kind of just piqued my interest. That's why I grabbed that. And then at another Value Village, they had this in the showcase for a long time, and it is an Xbox One Kinect sensor. They had this for like almost $50 in the showcase for like 3 weeks. It wasn't moving. So finally they put it out on the shelf for $12.99. So I just I scooped it up at $12.99. That'll be a nice flip on eBay, and it'll again help me recoup some of my costs. So, all right. And then the last thing that I picked up from Value Village was actually today, is another Guitar Hero Explorer controller. These things have become more and more rare as the popularity of Guitar Hero and Rock Band continues to climb. Yeah, I think people are finally catching on. Maybe I told too many people you can sell these for good money. Anyways, there were two of them there, one wireless and this one. While I was looking at this one, the other one was in front of me, and I just kind of assumed I would have taken that as well. But this like kid, he was probably like 10, 13, something like that, just kind of like came up beside me and like yanked that one out from under me. I didn't have my hands on it, so technically I guess it wasn't mine. And I wasn't gonna lay into him as a kid, right? So he probably wants to play it. He looked excited, so I didn't cause a scene. I just let him have it. I got one, he got one. You know, put some good karma out there. I mean, I'm just gonna sell it, but I mean, hopefully he's gonna play it. That's all I can hope for. Okay, what on to next? I got just one Facebook pickup. This was a while ago. You can tell how long this was. My buddy Derek sent me a message on Twitter and said, "Hey, look what's available." And I was like, "Yeah, I do want that." So I had to pay up a little bit for it. I paid $30 for it, but considering what the game is, it's not that bad, or it's really not that bad. Funky Barn for the Wii U. One of those sought-off titles. It used to be going for a lot more than what it is now. Thankfully, the price has come down a little bit, but still worth more than what I paid. Otherwise, I wouldn't have got it. So, another one to add to the collection, and hopefully more towards a full Wii U set, which I think is crazy. I shouldn't be going for full sets. I shouldn't be doing that, but for some reason, I think the Wii U is just fun to collect for. It's just kind of weird. I think the Vita is also really fun, but that's even harder to collect for than the Wii U. So I'm going with Wii U for now. Okay, I did 2 retail pickups, both from EB Games or GameStop. I picked up these Switch, just the generic like controller packs. I went to a family cottage and everyone wants to play Mario Kart, and I cannot afford. I could afford. I don't want to have to afford another set of Joy-Cons. So to split them up and get enough people to be able to play, I bought one of these. I was gonna get the wheels, but I figured this would be more versatile. You can still use it as a wheel. It also makes it a little bit more comfortable to hold. So I went with this option instead. It was only $20 for the pair, which isn't too bad. If I wanted the wheels, like the official wheel ones, they're $20 as well. So I figured, like I said, this would just give me more options. They're pretty good. Just a little cheap plastic, but they work. You got the buttons on the top, so you can make you don't have to put the little slide-on insert on the Switch. These will hit those buttons, no problem. So glad to have that, and they worked. They worked really well for what I needed them to work for. And then the other one I picked up was again from EB Games at the same time was Doom 3. The VR edition. This is an EB Games exclusive in Canada. So if you're interested in this game, that's where you have to look for it. It was $30, it was down to $25, so I grabbed it. They are not super in stock everywhere. My area was sold out. Thankfully for work, I had moved on to a different area. And I happened to be driving past an eBay and EB Games, and I popped in quick and they had 1 copy left. So I grabbed it. Glad to have that and add that to my VR collection, which is cool. All right, I'm gonna jump into some garbage pickups. Normally I separate these out between purchase pickups and garbage grabs or garbage games. I just unfortunately don't have enough to make it worth making a whole garbage games video. Maybe, I mean, this video is gonna be super long, so maybe it would be, but I don't know. We'll see. First up is S video and audio cables, like composite videos. Video cables for Xbox 360, PlayStation 1 and 2, Xbox, Nintendo 64, and GameCube. Just one of these little cheapy. This is also just GameStop brand, as far as GameStop brand. I found in the garbage. I have no idea if I have no real use for this, but maybe somebody will. So hopefully that will go to somebody who needs it. Today, I just came back from vacation today, and I happened to find this game in the garbage, so kind of lucky. Case is a little ratty, but whatever. It's Super Street Fighter 4, but it is all complete. So I will probably just swap out the case on that one, because yeah, it does not look great. And then I found one of these wireless Wii sensor bars. I was confused for a minute because I was like, how does this sync up to the system and all this stuff? But I just realized that like it doesn't matter. Like it doesn't have to hook up to the system. It's just the remote that has to see this. So it'll just work for whatever. You could technically you could put 2 candles on either side of your TV and your Wii will work. So this is just basically just putting up 2 little IR lights on either side. So I was worried for about a day before I remembered that, yeah, that's not how that works. This was cool. Tony Hawk Pro Skater 3, also found in the garbage. I have not tested it yet because that means I have to pull up my N64 and test it. But it's clean enough, and I cleaned it again, so hopefully that will work. It's not the cheapest title in the world, or it's not the most expensive either, but it's not the cheapest. I think it's up to like $30 or $40. For a Tony Hawk game, that's pretty good. Like none of Tony Hawk Pro Skater 3 on any other system is like $5 to $10 max. So this is more valuable than those. And I happen to be jumping around the same. Actually, I found the Wii sensor bar, Tony Hawk 3, and I found this all in the same lot that someone had just dumped out at the garbage pile. And I found a Game Boy Advance Glacier edition. I like these. These are cool. It's missing, as always, the battery cover, but that is cool. It does work. I have tested it. The screen is a little scratchy, but not too bad. I just got to order some rear backs for that, and it'll be good. The very next day, the guy, so the person that was helping me at the yard where people dump stuff, they left. They found another job. And so my contact at that yard has not been there to find games for me if I'm not physically present there. But the new guy that's working there saw me pull that out. He knows nothing about games. So he saw me pull that out and he's like, oh, he came to me the next day and said, oh, is this what you're looking for? And he pulled out another Game Boy Advance. This is a red one, which I think is a Zeller's game, or a Zeller's exclusive. It doesn't say Zeller's on it. I know the Target one, I think there was a Target one that had the Target actually on it, maybe. I could be completely wrong. But anyways, it's a red one. It's dirtier than the Glacier one, so I did give it a quick wipe, but I need to actually go with like a toothbrush and get in all the nooks and crannies to get all the dirt out of it. But it also does work, and it came with a copy of, if I can get it out, goodness, it came with a copy of Donkey Kong Country, which is cool, and that's a double for me. So I can trade that off and get some more money. And then, as always, still need a battery cover for it. As always, these things always need them. So that's cool, but I like that color. I'm a fan of the Game Boy Advance, and I didn't think I'd ever need this. The screen, I don't know if you can see it on there. Probably not. Maybe there. The screen's got some pretty significant scratching on there. So I may have to replace the glass on it. I don't really want to do that. It's a bit of work to do, but you gotta do what you gotta do. All right. That's all the fun stuff. Now we're on to the no fun stuff of limited run. Guys, limited run stuff is, I'm getting pretty annoyed with it, to be honest with you. I missed out on the Super Meat Boy Vita release. I'm a little bit upset about it, and I know I shouldn't be because it's video games, and video games are stupid, and I shouldn't be upset about it. But I've been collecting Vita since day one from them, and that one just slipped through the cracks for me. And even though I tried at both intervals to get it, I couldn't get it. So hopefully I'll be able to find one later. I mean, I could buy one on eBay, but hopefully I can find one at like a game convention somewhere and make a trade for it. That's my plan. So if you have, that being said, if you have Meat Boy on Vita and you want to get rid of it or trade it, let me know. All right, I'm going to start with this. This proves that I've been buying Vita games from Limited Run forever. It is the Limited Run Games limited coin in a Vita case. I haven't opened it, but it's a gold coin in there and some other stuff, postcard I think or whatever. This, you only got this, I got this for free from Limited Run, and they sent it to me because I bought Breach and Clear on Vita for like the very first purchase, and I continued to buy from them up till now. So if you're, again, from the first order to now and you're still buying stuff, they sent you one of these for free because it's been 5 years. So thank you, Limited Run. I know I'm annoyed with you, but thank you. Here goes more money. And then I also picked up this. This was a April Fool's purchase only. You could only buy this on April 1st of this past year, and it is Green Lava Studios Volume 1. I think everyone thought this was a joke. I did too, and that's why I bought one. It's pretty funny. It's got some random games on here. It's called, it's got Mr. Masagi, My Name is Mayo, and My Name is Mayo 2. So these are probably just like dumb little indie games. They look stupid, and I'm in for it. I love it. So got to have it. Add it to my collection. All right, I gotta move some stuff over here. You guys probably will see that stuff over there. This is not limited run, the stuff that I got right here, but it is from another limited run type company called Hard Copy Games, and they're putting stuff out at about $25 US plus shipping, obviously. So there's a couple on there that I was interested in. This one has got really good reviews, so I figured I would jump on it just because it's interesting. It's called Electronic Superjoy 2. It's a platformer, and it's a hard platformer, which is kind of my thing. And it's got good music, so I grabbed it. Again, probably not something you would see very often. And to go along with it, I got a couple more. I got Elliot Quest on PS4, again from Hard Copy Games. This isn't the... They've got 2 cover variants, and this is not the one that I picked, but whatever. I'm not going to complain about it. They probably just ran out of the other one. So, kind of cool, like NES style action, platformer, whatever. And this one as well, also not the cover that I picked. I specifically picked the other one because I thought it looked cooler, but I got this one sent instead. I'm not going to be a baby. I just got to tell you. Anyways, it's called The Aquatic Adventure of the Last Human. Pretty cool. It's like an underwater adventure game. I don't know a whole lot about it, but it looked cool, so that's why I bought it. I figured I was already buying 2 other ones. I'll throw in this one just as kind of an interesting throwaway. They have another one in there that I'm looking forward to buy. It's called Learning How to Talk, I think it is. It kind of reminds me of like Octodad or I Am Bread, I think it is. Some like weird, stupid game, but it looks funny. All right, moving on to some bigger stuff here. I bought this because this is probably Limited Run's only 3DS release. And that is the Utui Collection on 3DS. It's Limited Run number 001 for 3DS. So I grabbed it. I grabbed a standard release, and then I also grabbed the collector's edition. So it comes with Mutant, Muds 1 and 2, Zeo Drifter, and I'm not even sure what the other ones are, Chicken Wiggle, and Bomb Monkey. So I grabbed that. It's cool. I've never bought a 3DS collector's edition ever, so figured I would try it out. So there we go. I got that. More interesting things on the way. All right. This was probably the most amount of money I've ever spent on Limited Run, and I'm not saying that to brag. I'm saying it more out of shame. But, lots of stuff. You guys already know what this is. I don't have to lie about this. I got all the Shantae stuff. It was Shantae Day. I bought everything I could Shantae for that day, including the re-release of the GB, or the Game Boy Color game, which is cool. I'd never be able to afford the original copy, so I went with this. It also came as the regular Switch copy. I went everything Switch. I didn't go like PS4 this time. I just went everything Switch. I've already completed the set for PS4, so I'm just trying to complete the set for Switch, and I'm done. I'm not doing PS5 or anything. Shantae Risky's Revenge, and then it's the re-release of Shantae Half Genie Hero, the Ultimate Edition. I have this on PS4, not the Ultimate Edition, just the regular edition. I don't know, the Beats Edition. That's the one I played for the Cartridge Club, but had to re-release it for Switch, so I got that one. And then I also came with 2 steelbooks. This one is for Half Genie Hero, which looks nice. I think you just got to put the game inside. I wish they would have made these so that it would fit the Switch case, the whole Switch game, like inside of it. That would have been way cooler for me, but it is what it is, I guess. And they also released a steelbook for the Pirate's Curse, which I already have that one, but nice to have the steelbook for it as well. Okay. And then to go along with those, of course, they released collector's editions of all the games. So I got the first Shantae game collector's edition, and then I got Risky's Revenge collector's edition. I don't have the Pirate's Curse collector's edition, unfortunately. And then I also got the Game Boy Color collector's edition for Shantae. So I'm not the game grinder. I'm not going for a Shantae thing. I just went for, I know Shantae stuff can skyrocket in price. I will buy it now, and then if I decide I don't want it, I can always resell it and get my money back later. That was my thought process, but we'll see what happens. Anyways, those are my pickups. Thank you for sticking around for this stupid long video. If you stuck around, thank you. Please hit me up in the comments. Let me know if you've got anything recently. If you've got a pickup video, I'd love to see it. And thanks for all the new subs. I appreciate you guys. Thanks for sticking around. And I will see you guys whenever I come up with another video. I have a train video I have to do. I got trains sitting in those boxes back there I haven't even opened. And people have been asking to see them. So that'll be coming up at some point. So anyways, I will see you all in the next one. Bye.